Hey everybody, it's Carl Krenzel with Carl Buys Houses. I just wanted to check in with you today and share with you a brief snippet of a real estate forecast that I found today. Basically, the National Association of Realtors held what they called the first Real Estate Forecast Summit. They held that yesterday, December 10th, 2019. And in it, they had 14 economists come and share what they felt were their most likely predictions for 2020. This entire conference was 6 hours long. You don't have to worry about it. I went ahead and watched it for you and chopped up the most important parts. But this part that I'm about to share with you, I felt was something that I felt you really wanted to hear. This one is Dr. Ben Carson, the Housing and Urban Development Secretary, being interviewed by CNBC's Diana Olick and the National Association of Realtors President John Smaby. Now, what's on the discussion table, if you will, is this topic of affordable housing. And what is the administration's idea to solve some of this affordable housing issue? And what is Housing and Urban Development's role in fixing this? So he's got a couple ideas Dr. Ben Carson's going to share. I wanted you to listen in. I'd love to get your feedback as well. Let me know what your comments are in the section below. And if you know anybody else is interested in this sort of topic, feel free to share this with them. Thanks a lot and have a great day. Take care.
So what about innovation to solve some of these affordable housing problems? You spoke about that recently, different types. I mean, we
Yes.
talked about the tech boom. Could 2020 be the launch of the sort of innovation boom in not just how we build houses, but the types of houses we
Sure.
build and how we live? What are some examples
Well,
of
I'm delighted that you brought that up. As you, I think you were there in
I'm always
June
there. At the Builder Summit,
at
yeah,
the
I was there.
showcase on the
Yes.
mall, and saw some of the incredible things that are going on with manufactured housing. You know, a lot of people, when they think manufactured housing, they think about trailers and double wides. Forget about it. You know, you can't even tell the difference now, and yet the cost is much lower, and the housing price index shows that they accumulate value at the same rate as site-built homes. So it's a wonderful investment, particularly for young people. The 3D housing, I was in Austin, Texas recently, and they were printing 3D houses right next to each other. Again, a tremendous bending of the cost curve. I was in Idaho, where they were doing the container houses. These are tremendous, and you look at them, they're beautiful, and they cost a fraction of what the other houses cost. The problem is not that we're not innovative people and that we're not entrepreneurial people, because we are. The problem is, no, you can't put that over here.
Well, that's the ADU argument. Some people love them and some people don't want them in their backyard, literally.
Well, you know, part of it is education, because NIMBYism, and I understand NIMBYism, completely understand it. And your biggest investment for most people is your home. The last thing you want is something that's going to cause a decrement in the value of your home. But a lot of people don't realize that the government no longer comes in and builds these big multifamily things with no forethought or afterthought or any kind of thought or support. Now we're talking about public-private partnerships, much smaller things, things that are architecturally consistent with what's going on. We're not talking about building a multifamily dwelling in the middle of single-family block. You know, we're talking about doing things in a reasonable way so that nurses and teachers and mechanics and police officers can live in the same neighborhood where they work. That's not decreasing the value of your neighborhood, that's enhancing the value.
Well, what do you think about